Oh, yes, it is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome today. I would like to welcome a good friend of mine, Geoff Thow from Australia, and he's on here. He's got an amazing story to tell us today about his Mavie journey. Now, I'm not going to steal any of Geoff's thunder. I am going to hand it straight over to the man himself, and he can tell us a little bit about himself. Welcome today, Geoff. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, thanks, Leah. It's great to be here with you and with everybody else. My story, not really remarkable. You know, a guy in his mid-50s now, but unfortunately, I let my health and my weight get away from me about 15 years ago. Started to creep up. I just got heavier and heavier until last year I tipped the scales at 173 kilos. So I was at a tipping point there. Things were starting to go wrong on the health. I had to do something, and so I got on board with Mavie and the DNA nutrition based on the DNA plan. And since that time, I've been able to turn the health around a bit. Still have a ways to go, but yeah, getting there.
That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that with us, Geoff. So, which products and services are you actually using with Mavie to help with your weight loss journey?
Yeah, well, at the moment I've started just with the weight loss and nutrition because basically I wasn't in any condition to do any serious exercise or fitness program because I just wasn't healthy enough to move or do anything that, you know, put too much of a stress on my body. So I decided I had to shift the weight first, which I've done now. I've dropped 40 kilos since September last year. But
Wow.
the plan is now that I'm getting to a point where I'm feeling better, I can move better, I can actually move, you know, in a freer way that I'm now going to transition into the exercise and fitness plans and build it from there.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. 40 kilos is nothing to sneeze at. So that's basically been in just over a 6-month period. Because what are we in? We're in June now for anyone who might be watching this replay. So that's basically 8-9 months in duration, and you've been able to knock off over 40 kilos. So that's pretty impressive and consistent results. So when you got your actual nutrition and your meal plans, was there anything there that you found that was not expected, or what did you actually find with your reports that sort of went, oh, okay, so this is what I need to do, or I didn't realize that?
Yeah, well, probably the biggest surprise for me was my DNA test said that, you know, had the genes, or said I had genes that indicated that I would have a problem with gluten, which was a surprise to me because I'd never been tested for it, never knew about it. But I had over the years developed a lot of chronic inflammation, and, you know, was always getting sore in the feet, the ankles, the hips, and stuff like that. And once I got the results of my DNA test and saw the gluten part there, you know, I basically from that point cut gluten out, and within a matter of days, I noticed the inflammation, the pain start to fade away to the point now where, you know, I rarely get any inflammation, and if I do, I know it's as a result of eating something normally that's, you know, high in gluten. So that was the biggest one for me, biggest surprise, and I never knew it after, you know, 55 years.
I guess that's so. A lot of people, when they hear about gluten, they think bloating or a rash and something like that. A lot of them don't put the two and two together with inflammation, where the body is in that inflammation mode. So that's pretty awesome. How do you go now? Like you saying you're full gluten free. So you know if you've eaten something now with gluten in it, you start to get that inflammation, all those little aches and pains. Sort of give you a timely reminder, do they?
Yeah. With depending if it's something with a lot of gluten in it, I'll within an hour or two, I'll start to get my ankles, particularly my ankles and my feet, will just start to ache. And if it's, you know, really bad, then I've got to hit the anti-inflammatories because it just pain becomes almost unbearable. But if I've just overdone it a little bit, you know, within a day or two, you're saying, oh, I'm a bit sore, a bit stiff. And you wind back the clock and think, oh, yeah, I had, something, that had gluten in it, or, or wasn't gluten-free, and I didn't check it. And, just, I still like my bread every now and then. So sometimes I just take one for the team and have some anyway. So, but
well, I guess
think,
it gives you that personal choice, doesn't it? If you know that that's how your body reacts, and you're in a situation where maybe you don't have a lot of choice, you know what to expect. So I guess when you do start showing those symptoms, you're like, well, I know this is because I did this the other day. And it's of no, I guess, real concern going, wow, what is going on? Because you actually understand how your body works so much better.
Oh, absolutely. And it was, to me, it was a great relief to get the results back and see some of this stuff, because up until then, I thought it was just me. Just, I had no willpower. I was somehow flawed as a person and as part of my makeup. That, you got yourself into this, you've got no one else to blame but yourself. But, doing the DNA test, I was able to realise that, it, to a large part of it, it is the way my body is built, and it responds to the environment, which hasn't been ideal, but it wasn't because I was, a flawed person or a bad person or didn't deserve, good health or whatever. And with that knowledge, it really made a difference.
So by the sounds of it, there were a lot of added benefits, like you could say, from having those meal plans, because you're talking a lot there a little bit about your mindset and stuff. So tell us a little bit about the unexpected stuff that's not written in the reports that you have found since being on this design a meal plan.
Well, for me, one of the biggest parts was, apart from reducing the inflammation, was just feeling better in myself. That, like I said, understanding that I wasn't a bad person. It wasn't somehow, my fault that, my body acts the way it is. It's the way I am genetically. But it also encouraged me to, I knew the way forward. I could adjust my lifestyle to counteract, the way my genes were. And to me, it did. It helped with the mood. It picked me up a bit. I didn't feel so down on myself. Because before, I'd eat, I'd feel bad, feel bloated, get sore, get depressed, eat some more, and it was just a vicious circle. So, just even mindset has made a heck of a difference. Just feeling better about myself, more comfortable with myself, more accepting. It's been awesome.
No, that's pretty amazing, because I guess a lot of people don't think about the other benefits, like, yes, you're losing weight, or, you're getting more energy, you sort of have that psychological battle as well, because as things are improving, obviously, definitely, so will the mindset. Because I think a lot of our food problems can be from our mindset, like you were saying, that vicious cycle. Binge eating, or whether it's alcohol, or, even coffee or some sugar, things like that. We all know these all play a part, and they do affect the mental state as much as they do the physical state. So that's pretty awesome there, Geoff, that you went through that and shared that with us today. I really do appreciate it. I just want to say a huge congratulations to your journey so far. I know this is still only not even halfway. There's so much more that you're yet to accomplish on this Mavie journey, and we really do look forward to seeing where you are going to be in another 6 months' time. So in with that, I'd like to just say thank you for jumping on today, and I really do appreciate your time, and look forward to a few months down the track.
No worries, Leah. Thanks very much for having me. Appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you, Geoff.
All right.